Hello random people of the internet, I'm Noel and today I've decided to show you another of my maps. It's actually the map I've worked the most at. It's a card game, it's called Warcard. Today I'm playing with these three nice gentlemen which have decided to help me test the map. As you can see here, I've got some packets of cards.
We elves are not easy prey.
So here are currently about 200 cards, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know exactly the number. Here is a beginner chooser in case if you're new and you don't have the confidence to make your own deck, because it's really very easy to make a deck. Like, most of the cards work very well on their own. You don't need to have like a really nice combo, but also the combo would really help you. Like, a pro could beat a noob if he's got a good combo. Here are the cards the card number everybody has picked. Purple has 20 by this time because he picked the thing from the beginner chooser. Actually, this thing over here picks all the cards from these two packs. Here is the mod chooser, only player 1 is allowed to use it. Maybe I'll make like a voting in the near future. Here is the gold income. And here is the maximum card number. Every time I click on this, the number changes and the default number is 20. If you're wondering why this dude has got more than 20, it's because this thing is a little bugged. But he's got, like, the number here is bugged. He's got 20 cards. And now I'll pick the first deck. I think per episode I'll show you each one of these decks, and then I'll start combining them. This is Scourge of Lordaeron Humans 1 and Scourge of Lordaeron Humans 2. If you're wondering what does it say humans, because this one is with the Scourge of Undead, Scourge of Lordaeron the Undeads. And this one is supposed to reflect like the entire human campaign, the first one with Arthas. Each card represents either like a unit from a map or some actions. Like, for example, here's the mortar team. This one is from, I think, the third mission where Arthas is supposed to investigate the plague for the first time with Jaina. And at the end he meets this dude. Most of them have another ability, like this one gives the mortar team and add 2 other friendly offensive units 60 bonus movement speed. These are to like make synergies between cards in the game more interesting and to really make you think which card to pick above which. This is reinforcements run. This is a pretty long tooltip, but basically what it says, it makes one of your heroes disabled for like 3 turns, and then he reappears with 2 knights, and the knights are defensive. And also another interesting thing, some units are defensive, which means they will patrol from here to here and they won't attack. Some of them are offensive, like these two. They'll attack from the enemy base until to our base. I summon Muradin. He's a first card. Another thing to mention, heroes in here are much weaker than in the normal game, but they gain levels much quicker. And that makes their abilities much more stronger than usual. Like a hero, it's all about abilities, isn't about stats in this game. And the thing we saw here with Skel'Thuzad from Path of the Damned, he in the game helped Arthas, like guided him, and here he does the same thing. He restores mana to units and gives heroes armor. Basically that's everything he does. And his Ethereals, only magic units and spells can damage him. Another thing to mention, the gold mine has got Mind Fire or Phoenix Fire, or however you wanna call it. It damages units. They've got some raiders with the snare. Smart choice. And most of the time isn't like really about counters, it's about getting your combo as good as it can be. So my combo is basically summon Arthas, use Frostmourne and Calling of Stratholme to buff Arthas, and then look how like only one Arthas or two Arthases defeat the enemy team. I don't know what he wanted to show me with that ping. I'll summon Jaina. This card is interesting, it summons 3 villagers and after 2 turns they'll become footmen. Mortar team again. Heart of Shivnex from the second mission, it gives to random friendly units 20 bonus fire damage. Let's do that too. These two dudes got the spell. This one got it and this one. Another reinforce. Skeletons, Kel'Thuzad spawned all these skeletons. They are pretty a bit nerfed, they aren't as strong as in the normal game. This is the environment. Like I've put lots of things on the edges so people can have what to look at in the meantime. Here are some wisps. Here is the world tree. Here are some fur blocks which slowly get poisoned and die. Here are some doom guards which kill night elves. And here are all the decks and packets in case if you want to look at them in the while you play. Now we'll summon something here because the situation is getting pretty messy. I've played all these cards. Basically what Calling of Stratholme does, removes all Jaina's, Uthers and Knights and buffs Arthas. This Arthas is buffed. He's got this little thing here which shows you that he's buffed. And that might have not been the best idea because the buff works really well only when Arthas has got like an escort, something to help him leave and stuff. Reinforcements run didn't work on time. We might have lost this one. Let's send some footmen. Let's do these dudes. These are only anti-air, and if they don't have an air to shoot, they'll simply go to the enemy base. Usually this distracts the enemy a lot, but this time they are focusing on killing units here. They distracted the Infernals, that's a good thing. But not for long it seems. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, that was it with this game. GG.